Hello, and thanks for viewing my follow-up PowerPoint from my guided interview with Dr. Mark Argo and his business, Mark Argo DDS. So let's get started. Dr. Argo started his love of dentistry when he was a child after being inspired by his local dentist who was also kind to him. He originally went to the University of Oklahoma and graduated with a doctorate of dental surgery in 1990. He then opened his own practice in 1996 with a staff of 15, and a lot of them are still with him today. Over the many years, he has been recognized by the Oklahoma Dental Association, the American Dental Association, and the Academy of General Dentistry due to his outstanding customer service and his advanced dentistry training. I included a picture of his staff, which was from his website. So here he is with a lot of his staff. The other slides that I'm going to present through 3 and 4 are the interview questions that I was able to ask Dr. Argo. You can tell that he really did put a lot of thought into each one of these, and I really enjoyed his perception on owning a business. Dr. Argo started out his practice because of his passion to help others, and you can really tell that that's something that he carries in his practice today. Dr. Argo still has the same drive as he did when he first opened the doors back in 1996. So after speaking with him, you really feel encouraged to do what you love. Some of the questions we ask is, what inspired you to start a business, and do you still feel the same way? My parents instilled in me a drive to accomplish my dreams, along with that, impressing to me that it took a lot of hard work, discipline, perseverance, and patience to arrive at that accomplishment. I dreamed of helping others in some way, enjoying what I do, having control of my destiny as much as possible, and having a career that made me comfortable financially. And yes, I feel the same way and would highly recommend anyone to think very seriously and understand that all of these traits and more are required to start a successful business. So this really helped me kind of realize where he came from and what he wanted to do and accomplish that. And he really speaks a lot about his parents and the hard work he had to put in the beginning to open up his own office. The next question we asked was, what is the best and worst things about owning a business? Best, the independence, satisfaction that the excessive hours paid off for the fantastic result. Worse, the stress, responsibility of employees, challenges of accepting the highs along with the lows. He talked a lot about this because it really is a double-edged sword in owning a business. The flexibility with his schedule, and also kind of speaking about how comfortable he is financially, but also the big stress of having the heavy burden of being responsible. So those were some really good key takeaways that I did and that I'll speak more about later on. Another question was, how do you effectively encourage your staff and team to continue to get the best results? This was a huge thing for him, and something that he spoke about often was communication. So, quoting him, communication from the beginning, daily discussions, and communicating expectations and correction. Letting them know through this communication and through actions that they are respected and appreciated in their role of the team. Communication is vital in any great business, and you can see it's reflected here in his day-to-day by his daily discussions he's having with his people, and also how great and close his team is. It's something I've experienced as a customer and something I can also speak to. So this was a great quote and something that he definitely wanted to really drive home with that. What were the first steps you took to open your business? Surrounding yourself with professionals in their areas. Observe. Don't invent the wheel. Observe success and mistakes others in the industry have made. Again, many hours of thinking through the details. Details were a big topic for him as well. Another something that will be integrated into my business plan going forward. Where do you see your business in 5 years? After nearly 30 years in business, retirement is a top project. I want to go out on top when I feel I'm at the top of my game and enjoy a more leisurely life of volunteerism, travel, and continuing to enjoy life. It's exciting for him because Dr. Argo is finally looking at closing this business and moving on with this kind of next stage in his life, and he's feeling great about it. And it's really exciting to see his business go from the very beginning and kind of see the end of it as well. Our last and final question was, what is the best advice you would give someone who is trying to open a business? His words, be 100%, 110% into your business. It's totally yours. No one will care about the business as much as you, and you must have discipline to work extremely hard. So don't give up. Don't complain. Never let them see you sweat. Stay positive. Don't be afraid to take chances. Be observant of every detail. Continually educate yourself. Always be prepared. Have compassion. Communicate. And a very important aspect is to have a support system slash family to lift you up when you need lifted and to help celebrate the victories. Another big thing there was the dedication and also the support system he speaks so highly of. So, what were some of my afterthoughts after our interview here? A valid point that we made was communication. It's a huge part of a business and something that needs to be taken care of daily within your team. And it's vital to make sure that there's no misconceptions, that everybody's roles are clear, and that everybody has a clear understanding of what's going on. Another big topic that he is always pushing is he's always elevating his business by continuing his education and any additional training for not only himself but also his team. So this is something I also want to integrate into my business and my further practice. His also That's something that is also very impressive about Dr. Argo is his multiple awards for customer service and also his awards that he's gotten from his local community. So it was a real pleasure to interview Dr. Argo. It's a real pleasure to know him and also be involved with the business as a young kid, and then to come back from this and then also have his perspective and his knowledge as a business owner, as somebody I can surround myself with as well. I had a lot of fun with this assignment, and I added a few special things here at the end, such as teeth brushing, because I know that he would really appreciate that. So references here at the end, and it was very encouraging to me, as I really do want to open a business of my own one day. So thank you so much for reviewing my PowerPoint, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks.